Alright guys, welcome back. I did a second path on my junior account off stream. I had done the same one on my main account also off stream. I just had revives expiring and did not have the time to stream for 3, 4, 5 hours. So I'm up to the Grandmaster. Let's try it out, and then afterwards I can run through the path and let you know how it went, what I used. I'm probably going to die right away because I only have like 2% here, but that's fine. Okay, we get knocked down is done. Parry is banned. Red light is coming. Okay. So all we need is Dex. So even with 2%, we're going to get a bit down. Evade, block, go in. Get off the... Okay, there's our red light. And okay, 20% on the first one with 2% health. I will absolutely take that because I could easily go sideways very fast. Also, really hard to see the prompts still. It's taking its time. Alright, let's see if we can get another good run like that. Alright, let's try the same thing. Parry, heavy, parry, heavy, knockdown is banned, parry's banned, light attack's banned. Get our Dex, evade, block, get hit. Red light, stand still, attack back in. We got off our striker just in time. Okay, red light again. Now we're into the second phase. Grandmaster says, whiff an attack. Fine, we will do that. Get hit, block, evade, whiff, whiff, whiff. Challenge is successful. And a critical hit is successful. I got frozen there. That was great. Love it. That's fine. Really, for the most part, I can probably just try and cheese through this stuff. If I can do the prompts, great. I can probably just try and hold block at the beginning here and get a bunch of damage in. Or get nothing. Oops. Oh, shoot, because I went into a Doom by mistake. Want that. Okay, let's go in with Aegon. There we go. There we go. I don't even know what the prompt is. Gain a buff, that we can do. Block, get hit, block. Challenge successful. Just as long as I can evade his special one, okay. Whiff an attack, I guess we can try. Block, evade, get hit, whiff, whiff, whiff. Try again. Whiff, whiff. Oh, and of course. Great. See, going for the prompts and I got clapped. So that's fine. We're halfway down the fight and we haven't really used much in the revive department. We've only used, this is only our third one. Perform an intercept. I did not see Grandmaster says, so I'm not going to perform that intercept. Oh, got stuck with an accidental striker. That was not unintentional. That's fine. Alright, I think we're almost at the third phase. Said perform an intercept. We're not going to do that. Again with the whiff and attack. Evade, block. Damaging effect we cannot do. Block, evade, go ahead, hit. Oops. Again, frozen. Wow, we were on such a good run. Damaging effect we cannot do. Yes, I know challenge. Block. Hit. Block. Okay, we're gonna fail another one because it's a gain of buff. See, Grandmaster says that. I understand. Okay, we're just gonna go all out here. That's fine. Take out some damage. We're gonna die anyways. Phase complete. this here. There we go. Just beat the snot out of him with Akon in that third phase, just kind of ignoring everything. That was fun. Let's try it again. That one I screwed up my reverse controls. That's okay. I was focused too much on getting some cheese in there. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't really care to use. I'll save Wiccan for the last 1%. Can't strike his block. Okay, that's fine. Absolutely happy with that one. We'll do probably just one more, and then we'll be into the final phase. There's a special one. Okay, special 2. So I think the only thing I actually need is a special 3. So now we can just bring in Wiccan. I think we just need the special 3 and a tap, because we didn't get everything else, I believe, there. Yeah, we're immune to our reverse controls. Evade, evade, attack. Okay. Evade, block, get hit. Striker, help us get the special 3. And there we go, there's the tap. So that was really good. So we didn't need any revives on the final phase at all. That was nice. And then we get a 4 to 5 gem that likely I'll end up using on, I would say, Shuri, because I haven't used Shuri yet in Necropolis, but the junior account here is the only one that does have a Shuri already at rank 4, so there's a good chance that we do that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that Grandmaster fight. Welcome back. I just want to run through, I just did the Grandmaster fight that I recorded. I do have, and I went through this path, I guess it's path 5, if we're counting, whichever way you do the counting, if Titania is 1, 2, 3, up to, like if 2 is Fantastic and 3 is Sauron, 4 I think is maybe Jubilee, 5 is Red Goblin, and 6 is Odin. But so I did the Red Goblin path here. I've done it twice now, once on the main, once on this account on the junior. I'll let you know how it went on both. So on Red Goblin, I mainly, on this run, I just used, I think, like 8, 9 revives just to ramp up Aegon. On the main account, I ramped up Aegon a little bit, and I think I also used, I think I also just went with the ramp up, because I could use, I used, instead of, I did not bring Proxima on the other run. Instead, I brought in Wong. Wong was actually really good for, he could be really good for, I think, Squirrel Girl, really good for, like, he worked pretty well, I think, for, what is it, Nimrod here, worked well, to helped a little bit on Kraven. I know he can solo Kraven, and I've soloed Red Goblin practicing with Wong. I thought I would do a bit more with Wong. I probably, and I did not do as well with Wong, only because, not that it was, he did well, but my Aegon was not hitting the same, because with Proxima you get the extra 25% Fury potency, the extra duration, and your help with keeping your combo, so you don't have to worry about that when you're ramping him up. So that was a little more difficult on the main one. This one here, it went pretty well with the ramp up. The Kraven fight is extremely annoying. He has his usual suppressions, as well as the entire path. When you give the opponent a bar of power, then you have to throw a special. Once Aegon gets fully ramped up, then there is a chance that it's not gonna trigger, but you're basically trying to slow play a little bit, where as soon as they get a bar of power, you almost want to have to make sure you are going to be able to get a bar of power. And that becomes extremely annoying with Kraven, because Kraven has these suppressions. You get hit by a trap, you get suppression, and the next 5 fights you're going to have reduced power gain. And by the end of beating Kraven, I had like 3 of those suppressions going at like the same time. It was pretty rough, which then makes what shouldn't be as bad of a fight against Nimrod, makes that worse. Squirrel Girl was pretty easy. Both her specials you can easily dex. Same thing with Nimrod. Even though he goes unblockable, and you have to watch out for his unstoppable after the special 2, and he does put the special lock on you, so combined with the suppression, that can be a little bit annoying, but that's not too bad. The Silver Centurion is one of these fights where I think you're better off with a counter. I brought Dr. Doom on both runs, and I was very happy to have him as a counter, because what happens here is if you haven't landed a hit in 6 seconds, he's going to get his lock on. When he has the lock on, he's not going to lose any power. So if he's at a special 1, he's just going to keep spamming special 1s. If he's at a special 2, he just keeps spamming special 2. And if he hits you with a special 3, even if you survive, he's just going to drop another special 3 on you. So the best way to go about it is power control. Go with Dr. Doom, throw him in the Doom cycle. You actually do quite a significant amount of damage. I would throw him in the Doom cycle, then steal some power, throw a special 2, and I was doing big like incinerate damage there. So like maybe 3-4 revives with probably four or five revives maybe with Doom 4 if you're lucky. Probably take a quarter off at least each time or a third. So maybe 3 to 5 revives there. With Spider-Man 2099, he's not so bad. You go in with Aegon. Just make sure you, if you wait 10 seconds and you haven't blocked any of his hits or parried, then you are going to, he's going to get a 10% like power gain. And it'll keep triggering more additional power gains over and over again. But if you block or parry, then it'll reset the timer. So once you know what's going on there, you can easily get him down in like 2 or 3 revives. It's not so bad. Sunspot was more of a nuke fest here because the combination of he's going to end up putting power stings on you, and you're going to get that power suppression. So the only other way to remove the power suppression is to go with someone with damage over time. So if you have a damage over time effect on them, then they're not going to be taking then the power detonation is not going to do damage, and then you can just focus on not throwing specials and just focus on your damage over time. With Aegon, it was a very much a nuke fest. Try and get as much damage in as possible before you die from either the power detonation or power stings. So it is not terrible, but good thing to know going in. Then the Elsa fight is what absolutely wrecked me on my main account, because the unique part here on is that the main thing is that when the defender uses a non-contact attack during a special, the attacker must block it with a well-timed block, and if you don't, you take burst damage. So on obviously you don't want to deal with her special 2. There's so many hits on that special 2. On the special 1, I think you can get the initial dash back, and then you have to parry the blasts. And I'm so conditioned at this point to fully evade Elsa's special 1, not to intentionally try and block the shots that she does. So once I figured out that I could do it, but it took me a long time on my main account to get the timing right. By the time I got to this run, it only took me 3 or 4 revives to get through, because I didn't go ahead and I knew what I was doing in terms of parrying the special 1. It wasn't so bad, and then I could nuke with Aegon. I'm probably closer to 4 or 5 revives, but not like I think I was closer to 10 on the main account just for that fight alone. Purgatory, really easy fight, especially after Elsa. Both her special 1 and special 2 I can evade all the time, and so it's just you have to be careful. She does have some power gain, so when I would shorten up my combos when I was pushing to like 2 bars of power to make sure that she didn't get to a special 3, but she's not bleed immune, so you can get the big special 2s off with Aegon and melt her down. Not so bad. Also, Quicksilver was not as bad. I kind of ignored his nodes and would just try and even if you deal with I can't evade either of his specials fully, but the special 1 much easier to, even though you get someone blockable, you're able to like evade part of it or at least survive it. His special 1 still doesn't hit nearly as hard as the special 2. Plus, with Aegon, you're removing all the whiplash charges, so you don't have to worry about that. And you'll probably be getting like the cheese at that point, where you can get all your, you get hit a couple times, and then you're dropping massive damage, big special 2s. He bleeds out pretty fast. So again, also did much better the second time around with this account than I did on the main. Sandman, very interesting fight. Not really bad at all with Aegon, because he has a very long combo. What happens here is that if you stun Sandman, so if you parry him, he's going to get 5 resistance up, and he also gains like a bunch of resistance up when he throws the special one. What you want to do is you don't want, and if you throw a critical hit, then you're going to remove one of those. You're going to like remove his resistance ups. So what ends up happening is if you parry, it's going to put 5 resistance ups, and then you can do your 6-hit combo and you can remove them. When he throws the special one, he's going to get a bunch of resistance ups. Like he'll get close to like 10. You can go ahead, do your 6-hit combo followed by a 6 hits on the special one, and you can remove those resistance ups. But when he gets to like 20, then he's going to be rooting you on the special one. He's going to get his very annoying unstoppable for a while until the timer runs out. So you want to avoid him getting that. So you just have to slow play it where you keep an eye on the resistance ups and spam special ones and keep going with like full 6-hit combos into the special one. You can get up to like 12 hits in a single go, and then you're removing a whole bunch of resistance ups, and then it's not so bad. Probably for 3 to 5 revives there with Aegon. Then Spider-Man Supreme, the only way he takes damage is when the attacker gains a buff or the defender one or more buffs. The defender loses 0.5% of their maxed health as burst damage, and it can't be prevented in any way. I actually just ended up using 1 team revive this time around, and everybody on the team from Heimdall, Wiccan, Proxima, Doom, Aegon, they can all, if you do Aegon, you don't want to parry, you just want to hit into his block because you will be gaining buffs and it'll remove it. If you can slow the combo down, you'll get a bunch. But you can go in, you dex to gain a buff. He loses like his 38,000 damage. Then you parry, throw 1 hit, don't do a medium, throw a light, and then do the same thing again. The only thing is his special one is going to be unblockable. Do some practice duels, maybe evading his special one and special 2 unblockable. Once you get the special 1 evade down, then it's not so bad, and you can do significant amount of damage. You're doing like, you know, even like 10% per fight pretty easily just by like evade, parry, do a hit, evade, trigger dex, parry, 1 hit. And each time you do that, you're doing like, 38,000 for each, like when you put on the buff, and then you get like another 38,000. So you're just rotating that, and he slowly goes down. Aegon will probably put in more work, but again, 1 team revive is all I needed for this Spider-Man Supreme this time. Null here. Wiccan can help, but he doesn't do nearly as much damage as Aegon. Wiccan, you don't have to worry about reverse controls. You don't have to worry about anything. You can just go in and hit him and play normal Null stuff. With Aegon, the main thing is just push him to special 2. The other thing is you can't really block. Anytime you take a blocked hit, you are taking damage against Null. So that's the main thing. If you block, you're taking damage. So with Aegon and his unblockable, because you're at 999, that makes it really easy. I'd say try and play extremely aggressive. If he does throw the special 1, then obviously you want to try and hit into him and throw a special as the encroaching timer is ending. But if you can push him to special 2 and you're good at evading his special 2, I would just keep doing that as much as possible. Again, the revive count was not so bad there with Aegon. And Shocker, practice evading and countering his special 1. If you're too far away, you're not going to be able to. But the distance on the special 1 counter is not like super close. It's like you still have quite a bit of range there, and it's just evading special 1 over and over and over again. And spam your special 2s if you can do the one where you get hit into the special 2 and you're doing a lot of damage there. That's pretty good, but it's really not so bad. I was surprised to learn the first time I did around how good I was at evading his special 1 once I figured out that I could just do it over and over and over again. And then finally the Grandmaster, where I've recorded the fight for you, so we'll swap into that fight, and you can see I think I only ended up using I used 59 revives on my current run to get to the Grandmaster with this current team, and then 9 revives to on the Grandmaster. I actually ended up using, to get to them, I think I used like 44 20%ers, 10 40%ers. At one point I threw in a 60%er, and I used 4 team revives total. I know I used that one on Spider-Man Supreme, and I probably used a couple more early on when I was using both like Doom and Aegon to help with Silver Centurion, which was mainly Doom. So hopefully that helps, guys. I'm sorry I could not do this one live. If you have any questions about any of the fights on the path, let me know in the comments, and I can help you out as much as I can. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this was helpful. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.